Our topic is uh, change of tense. This is lecture 2 and I have already recorded lecture first, which you can watch from our channel. So let's start. The rule regarding the change of tense is present continuous change into past continuous. It is the rule of narration. When we have a speech in present continuous, we have to change it into past continuous. Here I have an example here. He said I am eating food. He said I am eating food. Here this reported speech and this is reported verb, as I have already taught you in the lecture 1. So if you have not watched lecture 1 so far, so please visit our channel and watch lecture first. Then after go toward this lecture, you will understand thoroughly what actually is this narration. And here he said I am eating food. I am eating food. If we look about the tense of this reported speech, it is present continuous. Why it is present continuous? Because it has subject plus am and the ing form. So we can recognize that in present continuous we use what formula? Subject plus am is or and ing form of verb. We have to put ing at the end of the verbs. That makes the ing form. Okay, now how we will change it? First of all, you have to remember it. Present continuous is always changed into past continuous. You have to recognize what type of tense this direct speech has. So how we will convert it? Like this. This is solution. He said that. In order to remove this comma, we have to put that here. Okay, and this here it is I changed into he. You have to remember here one rule. Whatever pronoun here is used, we have to use there only that pronoun. So here the he pronoun is used. We can put here he. He said that he. Now am is the present continuous and it is past continuous was. So we can put he said that he was eating food. These two words are not going to change. Why these two words are not going to change? Because they are all already in ing form. So that is the reason we have not changed this word eating, this verb. Okay, now we have another rule. After that there are numerous examples which you can do on your notebooks. Okay, so past present perfect is changed into past perfect. First of all, let us see what is present perfect and what is past perfect. Present perfect is any activity which we have done recently, which we have completed just, and past perfect is that type of work which we have done in the past. Okay, this is the difference between the present perfect and past perfect. Okay, let us look at the examples. Say we can look here. Example: she said I have eaten pizza. This example belongs to the present perfect. So whenever we are going to change it into past perfect, we have to follow this protocol. What is the protocol? We have to change this present perfect into past perfect. Before going to convert this into past perfect, we must remember the formula for the past perfect. So we have another lecture of tenses through which you can learn these tense. Okay, go and watch the lecture regarding the tense. So how we will convert is this example: she said that. Which word you are going to use? We are going to use here. Can any you can guess whether we use he or she? You can write down, pause this video, write down in the comment box. Okay, after that I will show you an example. Here we have to use she. Why we have to use she here? Because there in present, in the reported verb, we are using the pronoun feminine pronoun, that is she. So we must use she here also. She had eaten pizza. This is the conversion of this direct speech from indirect speech. Why we have used here had? Because have is the present form of had, and had is the past form of have, and eaten is also third form and it is also past form, so we don't need to change this sentence. Okay, so if you are going to copy it, you can pause the video and copy it. After that we will move forward. Okay. So far we have learned, we have converted and learned all rules regarding the present tense. Now we will move towards the past tense. How past tense are changed? First of all, there is past tense, past simple. What is past simple? Past simple is the activity which have just completed, and the tense which we are using in past tense is subject plus second form of verb. Subject plus second form of verb. See, we can look at a few examples here. Okay, he said. So first of all we write here past simple is changed into past perfect. If you have any example in the past simple, you can change directly it into past perfect. So we'll have here some example. He said, I ate food. This is the example which belongs to the past simple. Past simple, why is it past simple? Because there is subject plus second form of verb and RPS. So how we'll change it? He said that he had eaten food. Past perfect, the formula for the past perfect is had. So we have to put had and change the second form of the ate into third form. Okay, because in present past perfect, what is the formula for this? Subject plus had plus third form of verb plus RPS. So this is the formula for past perfect. Now we can check whether we have converted it into right or in wrongly. So we can check the tense of our conversion. So this is the right conversion. So we'll put here one more example. She said I went Bangalore. I went Bangalore. This is in past tense. Now we will change it. She said that she had gone Bangalore. Why we have put it here and gone? Because went is the second form of go. Go is the first form. Went is second form, and gone is third form. So you have to also remember the various forms of the verb. If we will put ing after this first form of verb, this becomes the ing form of verb. Okay, now you understood this. This is the first form, second form, third form, and this is called the ing form. Okay, here we have to use third form of verb, and the third form of go is gone. So we used here gone, not went or this going. Okay, so this is the rule of this past tense. Now we will see more examples here. Adil said, I do my work. आदिल ने कहा है कि मैंने अपना काम किया है. Okay, how we are going to convert it into this tense? So we will see. Adil said that you don't need to put here the name of us. You can use pronoun instead, because that is the reason why we are using pronoun in our English. Pronoun is used in place of noun. In order to avoid the repetition of the noun, we use the pronoun. Okay, we can use here he, and after that what tense we are going to use? This had, and do is the first form. Sorry, this is here I have written it wrong. It must be did. I did my work, because we are presently learning past tense. Okay, so I did my work is the present past simple, and we have to convert it into past perfect. So he had done. Here we are not going to use my word, we are going to use word his work. After that we will be uploading another lecture which is regarding the change of pronouns. Please watch that lecture also. You will understand thoroughly these examples. Okay, now you can copy it. Till then I will wait. Okay, good. Okay, let us rub it. Thank you very much. I can clear the board, I can clean the board. We have one more rule of past continuous is changed into past perfect continuous. This is another rule of changing of tense, and now we'll see some examples. Here you have to remember what is the formula for past continuous. What is the formula for past continuous? Subject plus was where plus ing form of verb. And what is the example of a formula for past perfect continuous? Subject plus has been, have been plus ing form of verb. Now we will put some examples here. He said, I was going to gym. How we are going to convert it? First of all, we have to look at this reported speech, whether it is in whether which tense does this have. So we can look and see and tell without instantly we can tell it that this is past continuous. Why it is past continuous? Because was and in form of verb is used in this tense. So how we are going to change it? He said that he has been going to gym. You don't need to be confused here, because the formula for past perfect continuous is has been plus ing form of verb, or have been plus ing form of verb. Sorry, here we are teaching here. This is wrong example and this is wrong conversion. We can convert it correctly. He said that he had. You have to use had, because we are learning here past, and when we are talking about past, we have to remember word had. Okay, we had been going to Jammu. This is the right conversion. Okay, after that we will look another example of the same tense. He said, or instead we can use she said, so that you will understand properly the conversion of these little pronouns. He said, I was reading newspaper daily. So now we have to convert it. We can convert it. She said that she had been reading newspaper daily. This is the conversion for this speech. Now you can copy these examples. After that we'll move forward. We have another 2 tenses left. Okay, let's move forward. Now we have 2 tenses left. What is that? Past perfect and past perfect continuous. Note, these are not changed into any tense. You have to remember these 2 tenses are not changed in any type of tenses, because this is a rule. You have to follow the rule. Okay, so this was this rule regarding the change of tense. This is done here. We are done here, and let us move forward. We will now look towards another rules, which are change of pronouns. Which is very, very important for you. How we are going to change the pronouns? Let us see. Change of pronouns. Now tell me, what is pronoun? What is pronoun? Pronoun is a word which we use in place of noun. Instead of noun, when we are going to use noun repeatedly, we can use the word pronoun there, so that we can save our time and the repetition of the noun. So I will here first we will look towards the first person, because pronouns are of different types. First person pronoun, second person pronoun, and third person pronoun. Third person. What is first person, and who is second person, and who is third person? First person is the person which are talking to second person, which are talking to second. Say for example, I am teaching to you. I am first person and you are second person. Okay, and about whom we are talking right now is third person. Say for example, we are talking about the principal of your school, which is not present in this class. So that is called the third person. Okay, and the second person, you people are second person because I am teaching to you and you are listening to me. And the first person is who is speaking. जो भी बात करता है उसको फर्स्ट पर्सन कहते हैं, और जो सुनता है उसको सेकंड पर्सन कहते हैं, और जिसके बारे में हम बात करते हैं उसको थर्ड पर्सन कहते हैं. यहाँ पे आपको एक चीज़ याद रखना है कि क्या ये सेकंड पर्सन फर्स्ट पर्सन बन सकता है या नहीं बन सकता है. क्या लगता है आपको? वीडियो को पॉज करो और आंसर दो कमेंट बॉक्स में. तो मैं यहाँ पे कहूँगा सेकंड पर्सन भी फर्स्ट पर्सन बन सकता है. से कैसे? जब मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ आप सुन रहे हो, जब आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है आप मुझे बोलोगे, आप मुझे पूछोगे क्वेश्चन, तब मैं सेकंड पर्सन हूँ और आप फर्स्ट पर्सन हो. नाउ हियर वी हैव टू लुक whether these pronouns are in singular or in pronoun is plural. These are singular also, plural also. These are singular also and plural also. Third person can also be singular as well as plural. Singular means only one, plural means more than two or more than two. Okay, now we will here look towards few examples so that we can understand it properly. Say for example, I say I am good boy. Here we are using I word, and I is the first person pronoun and it is singular pronoun. How we are going to change it? Let us see. I say that I. After that you have to look about the tense, and you have to look about this reported verb also. The reported verb is in present simple, so that you must remember my rule number first. If the reported verb is in present simple, the reported speech is never changed except pronouns. Here I say that I am good boy. This tense is not going to change. Why it is not going to change? Because in the first rule we learned that if the reported verb is in present simple or in future simple, we never change reported speech except pronouns. Here pronoun will also not be changed, because here we have used I, and I will be also used here. This is the example regarding the first person pronoun. Now we will show some example regarding the second person. You say I am good boy. Same example, but we have changed its pronouns only. So now how we are going to change it? Is it possible for us to change this? What can you say? No. Why? Because reported verb is in present simple, so we don't need to change it. Okay, you say that I am good boy. This will be the conversion of this. Okay, now we will quickly go towards the third person. How we are going to change third person? Say for example, third person, mostly we use only two pronouns. Mostly we have another pronouns also there. Mostly we use only these two. She says, he says, I am good boy. Same example, but we have